Good evening, everyone. I'd like everyone to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Trustee Dominic Benzavenga.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, Trustee. Resolved to approve the minutes of the October 13th, 2020 regular meeting of the Board of Trustees and dispense with the reading of the same.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. So ordered. Mrs. Parker, any correspondence today?
We do, Mr. Mayor. We have a letter from the fire department dated October 21, 2020. Dear members of the board, at the regular monthly meeting of the Fire Council held on October 20th, 2020, the Fire Council took the following actions and we await your approval. Accepted as an active member following completion of probationary period, Nicholas Vella, Sumpwam's Hose Company No. 2. Accepted resignation from department, Mason Lockwood, Sumpwam's Hose Company No. 2. Placed on sick leave, Dawn Loesi, effective October 3, 2020. Christopher O'Shea, effective October 16th, 2020. Removed from sick leave with medical clearance, William Bender IV, effective September 18th, 2020. Kerry Carlock, effective September 24th, 2020. Raymond Baldwin, effective October 14th, 2020. Very truly yours, Andrews Garcels, Department Secretary.
Thank you very much. Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so ordered. Let's go right into committee reports. Trustee Robin Silvestri.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I start off with a couple of resolutions this evening. Resolved to accept the resignation of Merrick Fencole as a parking meter officer effective September 2nd, 2020.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so ordered.
Resolved to schedule a public hearing to be held at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, November 10th, 2020 to consider the adoption of proposed local law 4 of 2020 to amend chapter 93-8 regarding bicycles.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so ordered.
And finally, resolved in accordance with the Records Retention and Disposition Schedule MU-1 to dispose of the following items from the village clerk's office: the tentative assessment rolls for tax years prior to February 2016, and written notice log prior to October of 2014.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so ordered.
Thank you. That's all I have for this evening, Mr. Mayor.
Do you just want to give a brief summary of what went on at the Conklin House this weekend? And
Oh, yeah, of course. You know what? It feels like so long ago already. So this past weekend, we had an amazing Apple and Arts Festival featuring all weekend long a digital art show streaming live from the front porch that was put together by Conklin House Steering Committee members Karen Petz and Al Ruggieri. Very grateful for all their efforts in allowing this 25th anniversary show to continue. Then on Saturday, we hosted 3 art workshops together with the Babylon Village Arts Council. The first was a children's mobile making. The second was watercolors with Joanne Scotta-Levino. And the third was sketching, which was hosted by Sean Uttendorfer, an amazing local artist who is an active member of the Village Arts Council. And on Sunday, we hosted pumpkin painting and a sold-out scarecrow making event. We're very well attended by a lot of young families, a variety of residents from the village who also visited our farm stand put together by Jody D and Chris Jensen and run by our Babylon Village Juliettes. So all in all, I think it was a great outdoor weekend. Everybody was in compliance with the social distancing guidelines and wore masks and managed to have a great time.
that was really great. And, you know, one of the most important events that we had was also with John Jack Conroy getting the Nathaniel Conklin Award that was held at the Conklin House too, which was very warming tribute to him.
That was a great event on Sunday afternoon. And that was again put together by the Conklin, the Volunteer Award Steering Committee, and hosted at the Conklin House. A very touching ceremony.
Yes, it was very good. Thank you very much for that too, organizing that for us.
That's awesome.
Thank you. So next, let's have Trustee Dominic Benzavenga.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Item 6, resolve to grant permission to the American Legion Babylon Post 94 to hold the annual Veterans Day Parade on Wednesday, November 11th, 2020. The parade will start at 10 a.m. at Foster Boulevard and Deer Park Avenue, proceed south on Deer Park Avenue, turn west onto Montauk Highway, turn onto North Carl Avenue, and east onto Grove Place to Babylon Post 94, where the ceremony will be held. This permission is granted contingent upon timely receipt of the required certificates of insurance with the Village of Babylon, listed as an additional insured, as well as a signed and notarized hold harmless agreement. Mr. Mayor, to be clear on the parade, this is going to be a car parade following the governor's guidance on parades. So this is the regulations for this being a car parade are not coming from the village. This is following Governor Cuomo. And over a period of time, we'll be placing things on the village Facebook page to make clear what the guidance will be in terms of how the parade will go and who's participating and how it's going to work. But we want to make sure that everybody understood that.
Yes, thank you very much. And I know that Trustee Mary Adams is going to put some things on the Facebook page that residents can do. And they were strictly from the governor. So I think this is one thing that we are showing our tribute to our veterans and supporting our Post 94. And I hope that everybody can participate in this parade, and it's well worth it.
I think people are really looking forward to it, especially the Post, because they do so much for the village and have done and continue to do. And like you said, there's nothing, we can't just, they deserve that fitting tribute for veterans.
Very good. Thank you very much. Have we had our discussion? Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so ordered.
Okay, I have another resolution, sir. Resolved to appoint Andrew Reichel, computer coordinator, to fill the unexpired term of Jane Barth with an annual salary of $1,000 effective October 31, 2020.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so ordered.
Finally, Mr. Mayor, resolved that the Village of Babylon Records Management Program Advisory Board be amended as follows. The following are hereby appointed to the advisory board: Jean Marie Parker, Village Clerk, as Records Management Officer; Dan Shapiro, Andrew Reichel, Jeanette Yance, Irene Ivanov, and Skip Gardner.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye,
Aye.
so ordered.
Mr. Mayor, just a couple of things on the golf course and also the docks. We have been going 8 to 5, the hours for the golf course. That's going to change when we go to daylight savings time to 9 to 3, as we lose daylight. They've had a terrific year. I know I said that. I also wanted to thank Skip Gardner for painting the flagpole. The mention of Veterans Day got me thinking about that, so that looks terrific. So thank you, Skip. Also, regarding the docks, we have we're asking people to have the boats out by December 1st. That's when when the winter permits take effect. But one thing we would like everybody to keep in mind is that as temperatures drop, we will need to turn the water off at the docks. So that's probably going to happen in mid-November. So heads up to the fishermen out there, or fisherwomen, to just be aware of that, because we're going to need to shut it down blow out the lines and make sure that we don't have any issues with freezing.
Very good. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's have Trustee Mary Adams.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Resolved to hire Rick Thorson as a full-time office assistant with an annual salary of $31,120 effective 13/2020.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye,
Aye.
so ordered.
Whereas the eligible funds and senior exemptions with a total assessed value of $3,837 were removed from the property located at 29 Greenway as per the assessor petition dated October 13th, 2020. Be it resolved to restore the assessment revenue, the exempt property restoration in the amount of $584.37 for the tax year 2020, 2021.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so ordered.
Resolved to reappoint Carl Atwater to the Tree Advisory Board for a term of 3 years, which will be to November 2023.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
So those are my resolutions, Mr. Mayor. Saturday, we're going to have another fun day for the children in the village with our Halloween costume contest and trunk decorating for the adults. It'll be from 12 to 3 p.m. We're going to have some food for the kids and some good treats to eat and to play with. And I'm hearing that Elsa from Frozen, I think she's from Frozen, is going to be making a special appearance as well. So hopefully it'll be another good day for the kids in the village on Saturday.
That's great. And just a reminder to all the residents and visitors to Babylon Village that we're leaving it up to the parents and the residents to trick or treat on our streets in the village. Just remember that there are guidelines. We're going to start posting those on for everybody about what they should be doing to safely trick and treat. But there, it'll be up to the people also in our village to answer doors or just put out something for them. But I'm sure that you'll see that on our Facebook page. And also a note, we will have security out most of the night, and that it's zero tolerance for any type of damage to residential property and village property. Doers beware, and let's have a safe Halloween, and just remember the protocols that we put out for everybody. Okay. Anything else, Trustee?
That is my resolutions, Mr. Mayor. No, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, Trustee Tony DeVita.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First, resolve to hire Jennifer Lister as a full-time office assistant with an annual salary of $31,121 effective October 13th, 2020.
Any discussion? Do I have a second? All in favor? Aye,
Aye.
so ordered.
Resolve to remove the exemptions from the parcels listed below for the tax year indicated as per the attached assessor's petition. Also resolve to restore the full assessment and bill the new owners the exempt property restoration as indicated below. 142 Livingston Avenue, 46 Montrose Avenue.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so ordered.
Resolved that the Village of Babylon will hold a general election on Tuesday, March 16, 2021, for 2 trustees and the village justice, each for a term of 4 years.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
And last, to resolve to approve the following warrant for October 27, 2020. General account, $238,975.62. Conklin House, $426.86. The total general fund, $239,402.48 for a total of $239,402.48.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So ordered.
And that's all I have.
Thank you very much. I have a couple announcements. First, the Village of Babylon's offices will be closed and there will be no rubbish or garbage pickup on Wednesday, November 11th, for Veterans Day holiday. Just a reminder, residents should not put out rubbish or recycling out to the curb on holidays. Just another reminder, and you're going to see it going out from the village clerk's office, that, you know, Thursday and Friday, we're going to be getting some weather coming in from the west and also from the south to give us some rain, some wind, and some flooding. So all those people that are down south by the water, please make sure that your cars are high and dry, and you can go to any of our village properties to higher ground and keep them there without any problem. Okay, and that's all I have. If there's no other questions, please, let's have a motion to close this meeting.
Motion to close.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, so ordered. Thank you very much, everyone, this evening, and we'll be probably continuing our Zoom meetings until the governor relaxes that open meeting law, and we will let you know